Men should date with intention instead of expectation.
He about to he planning to lose.
Why you say that?
Go ahead.
Tails.
Oh, come on.
He gated, but it's tails. That motherfucker hit the bottom, man.
All right, come on. I know I heard it. Come on.
Fuck.
Yeah, see.
Say nah, but
Nah, he meant that.
I disagree.
When you date with intention, you know what I'm saying, you should set higher standards. You know what I'm saying? Never compromise them. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself making excuses for somebody, then that's a red flag right there. And I feel like as long as your values are value driven, you deserve somebody who will meet them. Like with intention, like I said last week. What you laughing for, man? Go ahead. But yeah, like I said last week, let's throw out the first impressions. You know what I'm saying? When we try to impress people, we put them on a pedestal higher than ourselves, trying to impress somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just show them the raw you, the raw truth. Express that shit. Don't just be like, all right, this what I got on, this what I look like. Express the raw you, so they can get a feel of that shit.
All right, so let me ask you something. You said if you find yourself making excuses for them, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't believe in giving the benefit of the doubt.
Nah, I do.
All right, so what do you mean then? You say if you find yourself making excuses for them, like
Covering for him.
I know.
Nah, all right, so say you meet somebody, right? And you look over their red flags. Then that's a red flag in itself. So you making excuses like, all right, I can change her to not wear these tight ass clothes, or I can, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see
I
what I'm
still
saying?
disagree though.
All right, yeah.
All right, let me go. All right, so as far as dating with intention, it's hard. Like, cause I don't see a female like that's gonna be my wife right there, cause you don't know her yet. You don't know her. You have no clue of how she is on the inside, how she treats other people, and your intentions is already to make her your wife. I can't. So my expectations is what takes me in and makes me, you know what I'm saying? I would say gives me butterflies. Just makes me feel as though we can be great. I know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has things they need to work on because we human, right? Everybody didn't grow up in a relationship and have, you know, great teachings and understood every aspect of what a relationship takes and what you should do in it. So in that flaw with expectations, you can get through it. That's where faith comes in. Faith comes in when it comes to what you say. It's not, with expectations, faith comes in.
Nah, you setting yourself up to fail.
But
with expectations.
With intention.
Because you're expecting this to go a certain way, and then when it doesn't.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
You could just have hope.
I want you to say your thesis again, but I got to reply to something James said.
All right.
Both of y'all clicked the damn thing. I was like, these
motherfuckers. At the same time, as soon as you said it, though.
But so.
Hold up. This is like my sixth time saying it.
Nah, don't say it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, Jake.
But yeah, just you not knowing the person in the beginning enough to say my intentions is to marry you. That's just kind of creepy. I don't like it when a woman does some shit like that. Like, come to me and already be trying to be my girl, and it's like, you don't even know me. You don't know me. How do you know that those are my intentions?
All right, so,
I could just be wanting a friend. I could be hurt right now. I could be a serial killer.
All right, so listen.
Hold up, Deuce. Go ahead,
okay.
So listen, I agree with you, Deuce, to a certain extent, especially after Jigs talked, right? Listen.
Damn,
So-
but let me go off the Jigs then.
Nah, chill.
Because you agree with it. Me and Jigs disagree.
All right, just don't say what I'm gonna say.
All right, now go ahead.
I know you gonna say it. Go ahead.
Nah, 'cause I got more, so I don't know what you're going to
All
say.
right,
Go ahead. I don't want to take it.
I was just playing, not because of what Jig said, but so like dating with attention, right? I feel like you should do that, and by you doing that, you're saving yourself time, right? So like we cannot get time back, right? That's the only thing we can't get back, right? So dating without intentions, meaning like you're gonna date anything, you have no intentions for her, and you're not looking for nothing for yourself. You're just like, whatever it is, it is. If we hook up, we hook up. Instead of you having this standard or whatever you say, like agenda or what you say in a woman, you like, listen, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that.
These are my standards.
These are my standards. You don't gotta say it on the first date, but like you can see if she's is
Matching
she,
up.
yeah, if she's matching up with what you want and your values or whatever. So, and if she doesn't, what's that little app? Swipe to the left, swipe to the right. I'm not sure the way
I
you
don't know
gotta
what
go.
app it is.
Left means no.
You know what
left
it
me
is.
know. Yeah, the little Joan like you
Left
swipe.
means
Yeah,
exit.
just keep swiping.
Just
86
was on there last week.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
We sorry.
My man is a married
This is the end of the
individual.
hate debaters. We gonna say,
But nah,
She about to
energy is
whoop
big to me, so I feel like
Yeah.
you can't mess up a connection with the right person. Like,
You crazy.
like
you definitely
aight,
can mess
aight,
up the.
like with intent, right? You can fuck up and it will all be good because you don't have no expectations. Like, oh, I expect this, that, and then when the shit don't happen, you just mad, you frustrated, you fucked up. But your intentions, you like, all right, this what I'm gonna do. It ain't work. Fuck it, I'm going to the next.
Yeah, but when it comes to that, what's the John you said with the red flags? Like if you covering for their red flags,
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing though. I think that's a major issue. For example, if you real close with your family, right? And you like, we have cookouts on Sunday, whoop de whoop de whoop, and she just keeps avoiding going to cookouts with you, right? And your family's like, when we gonna meet her? And you keep making excuses for her, knowing that she's not like putting the effort to meet your family. That's a big red flag to me.
Okay.
That's just an example.
I lived through that too.
Or like
Because that's like making excuses for her when your family thinks you like, oh nah, she had to work today. Oh nah, she just with her. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, she's avoiding it.
See, I'll be real
I can't lie.
transparent
I ain't
because
really
this
into
is
that
gonna
shit.
take me back to
I
my
mean, but
thesis.
if you want
I
to
do
build,
it. I do it. I love. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I fuck with the person.
I'm lost.
But
What happened?
I'm talking about
Like I
me
said, he don't-
family.
but, like,
I'm not big on.
do you consider
family
yourself
cool? But
when you get married, right? So you think you're marrying her or you're marrying the family?
We already did this shit.
I know. I'm
man.
just
so my
saying.
point is, going to family functions and stuff like that, I could care less.
I mean, it's not if it's big to her.
He's
is what
saying
I'm
he's saying if
Yeah,
he's
that's
saying-
what I'm saying.
He's saying if you were saying like this is what my family do, this is what we
Yeah,
do.
it's important to
Yeah.
me.
He's not saying James, but he's saying if an individual was like this is what's
Yeah,
important to me.
I'm saying individual,
and that's
not
when
me.
I
You know,
lived
yeah.
that, and because I'm going back to my thesis. This is a little bit of both of our theses.
Your thing, dog.
She no, my ex, and I always try to get her to like come to church with me or come meet my cousin and everything.
Yeah.
Even meet my best friend. All would have been beneficial to her or whatever, you know, because if you're gonna meet my family, like the people that I'm closest with, and when I say family, I'm not just talking about blood. I'm talking about the people that I'm just closest with,
Yeah.
the people that I actually value their opinion and everything. If you just keep on ducking that, I didn't look at that as a red flag, but it definitely was, and it had something else to do with submission because when we ended, like when that thing was done, and I ended it, and I was like, no. She realized that she had messed up. And she was like, I didn't submit. She said that. Like, I didn't submit to you like I should have. God was showing me I should have met your family. I should have went to you over your cousin's house. I should have went to church with you and this and that. She admitted these things out of her own mouth. Mm-hmm. And she said these things. And so I didn't even peep. Like, it's crazy that you use that example because I never even thought of that as like as a red flag, and I was the one giving excuses. Like, all right, she just got some things that she need to deal with. Let's just work through this or whatever. She got her anxiety, how she doesn't want to leave the house, or whatever the case was.
Right.
But I was the one giving excuses. Like, all right, we just
benefits of the doubt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to hit on what you said also, and then you can say your thesis. You was like, you don't date people and be like, that could be my wife or whatever.
Like, that's my wife, or that could be my wife. No, I can't.
All right, so I do. Because I'm dating with
Attention,
no.
guidance.
Hold up, say your thesis because I don't want to
Wisdom.
mess us up. Now say your thesis.
Men date with intention.
All right.
I mean, men should date with intention
All right.
instead of expectations.
So I disagree with it. Reason being is because I believe you should date with both.
You ain't
So
my
I'm-
man. Motherfucker, man.
I'm not an intention or expectation. The only reason I say that is because I believe they both go hand in hand. And so how you were saying,
yeah, I agree.
every
That was
woman,
kind of sounding the same. when
every
we was
woman I
going.
date,
I just-
they're
I
not,
was just
they're
gonna go
different.
with it.
They're different, but they go together. So you said you don't look at them like that's my wife. Yeah, y'all know I'm very, very picky. Like it's not often you're gonna see me in a relationship with somebody. So whenever I'm start getting serious with somebody or really dating somebody, like multiple times, going out with them, spending time with them, I'm definitely looking at them like, this is my wife. Reason being is because my intentions for dating is to get married.
It's to get married.
My expectations for dating is for you to show me whether you are her or whether you're not her.
Mm-hmm.
And so off bucks, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you the respect and the love as if you're my potential wife until you show me
It's up to you.
that you're not or that you are.
Makes sense.
And yeah,
It's like innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
expectations. That
I
shit
know what
go.
he's saying, too.
That shit
Damn.
go off of belief.
Well, my expectation, my expectation isn't I expect you to act this way. My expectation is I expect you to show me whether you're the woman I'm going to be with or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's you be you. My expectation for us dating, my intentions for us dating is the same as my expectation to see whether or not you going to be my forever woman.
Yeah. And like you said, if somebody do something wrong, right? You said that's why you date with intentions. But like, if you did something wrong, if she did something wrong,
What you mean?
I don't know. That's what you said, right? You said if somebody mess up when you date with intentions.
Nah,
Bye-bye.
I was like, what I say? I said you can't mess up connection with the right person. You can't mess up a connection with the right person.
You can.
I think you can.
Arguments happen,
You
man.
definitely
Things
can.
happen
Yeah.
that sometimes you need to get over, but sometimes they hard to get over. And
Then that ain't the right person.
no,
Now it might have been the right person.
You know
Might
if
be the
it's the
wrong
right
time.
person.
There you go. I was about to say,
you
motherfucker.
might have just messed up.
Yeah.
Got
it.
beyond
You got it.
repair.
You got it.
Some people like some women are just so traumatized from niggas that cheated and dogged her out that she could meet the right man and he might not mess up in the form of cheating, but he might have messed up in the form of like entertaining somebody else in a way that she didn't like or that she's not comfortable with because of her trauma.
Or
And
like-
she just automatically in that thing because she's so hurt by whatever happened in her past and she's in fear
She
that
done-
she doesn't want it to happen again.
She done told her
That
so.
woman
Yeah.
being hurt shit is crazy. I had a bride,
Men being hurt
not
is
a
crazy
bride,
too.
a
Yeah.
female, but literally was so mad at me because I didn't answer the phone one time. Like, I didn't answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
She was kirking. I'm like, this is a red flag for me. Like, I don't know if I could deal with this shit. Like, this is bad. Something's going on with you.
Right
But
then
in
and there,
her
you
mind-
need to have
my
that
God.
conversation.
But in her mind, I was a red flag because I didn't answer the phone. But it's like, to me, it wasn't that serious. But to
My
her, that
God.
shit was
You
life or
remember?
death.
You remember what she had leopard prints on or whatever?
Oh, shorty.
And
Okay.
remember what happened when I was like,
She was crazy
we was
a
gonna
little
go bowling. That was it for me, Jack.
He said she was crazy
Hey,
a little
look,
bit.
I said let's go bowling. I said let's go bowling playing. It was like a Thursday or
But
something.
that was a good-
I was playing to see if she was down or not. And so and she was like, all right, bet. And I was like, no, I was just playing. I was gonna see if you was really with it. I was like, we could go Friday, Saturday though. You know, we go tomorrow, Saturday when I'm off and everything. And she went off on me. Like I stood her up and this and that. I'm like, oh, what?
Wait a minute.
I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas.
threw him a good oop on that.
Nigga, you threw me a good oop if it was
was
something I was
good.
just trying to hit and quit. Nigga,
Listen,
she would have
listen,
destroyed my life.
If she wouldn't have kirked on you and was actually a good lady, you
I would have found out. Nah,
But what I'm saying, what if she would turn out to be good?
how? That showed me.
I'm saying other than that,
not saying
before
that she not good,
So
but that
you
showed me.
you ain't give her one
Fuck no, she went off on me, bro.
Nah, shorty is a little.
That nigga
she
probably
went crazy.
That nigga probably would have been drinking on the podcast
She went off.
if he was still with y'all.
Shorty was alright.
Aoki Zo.
And Zoe smoking cigarettes now, young? What's going on with my man?
But you think she went through something and that's why she was like that?
Definitely. There's no doubt about it.
I was about to say, but with that's up a connection. I meant like I can go back and see one of my exes and still have that chemistry, that connection, and I feel like she the right person.
That's why my girl can't have friends. That nigga. You hear that? You heard what he said? I feel like she could still be the one. That nigga thinking the same shit
But
when
you-
he chilling with your girl,
you see-
watching movies,
you see
talking
that
about
bullshit?
her problems.
That's not if it's a
Talking
best
about-
friend
talking
though.
about-
I don't give a
You
damn.
talking about an ex, not a best friend, nigga.
He said, remember that
But
time?
no. You see that shit?
He said, that's
I
why
ain't say
that nigga.
I ain't say I can go back to my ex that I had a connection with in chemistry, and she got a boyfriend. I'm still gonna clap them cheeks.
I ain't say nothing
That's
about hitting
basically
it.
what you saying.
His mind just said, I still feel like she could be the one.
No,
I don't want
I
nobody
said-
thinking
I
about
said-
my lady like that.
I felt
You
like
can't
she
even
could
control
still,
that, man.
I don't
Nah.
give
No.
a damn.
I said,
How would you know?
I feel like she
Exactly,
still.
that's exactly
see,
why.
Now listen, I said I feel like she could still be the right person, not
what?
the one
The right person for what? A role
to be with,
in your movie?
motherfucker.
That's my point.
That ain't me, motherfucker, stepping on a nigga toes. Talking about that's
Nigga,
why my
I don't
girl
want you
can't be my
thinking
friend.
of my lady as being the right one for you.
Bruh,
Shut
you know,
the hell
you
up.
know,
Ain't no
you know
loyalty
your
to
girl.
nobody on
Your
No.
girl probably
Now, look,
think her
you know-
ex still the right one
And
for
that,
her.
Whoa.
and if it is, if she does think that,
But she ain't gonna tell
You know your girl
it
got
ain't
exes.
happening with me.
You know your girl got exes.
Of course, but I don't want. Listen,
But
listen
you,
to me,
but I'm saying,
listen
but
to
I'm
me,
saying
listen
you
to me.
don't
think
know
like
though.
that.
You don't know if somebody thinking like, man, I fucked it up with her. She could have.
But that's not my point. Her being friends with this man and him still coming over to chill with
Oh.
that mindset.
Oh.
I'm not with that. I'm not with it.
What
I'm
you
not
mean
chilling with
chill
my ex.
anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just said he can still go over there and
No, I
chill
didn't.
with her.
No,
I
he
didn't.
said if. He was like, if
coulda
they
sworn
was-
he said,
I said
I
if
still could.
No, I said if I see her, that connection and that
it's-
chemistry is still gonna be the same.
Yeah, because if he can go
Yeah,
go
but
chill,
they
wait,
not
wait.
chilling. They not
His
talking
point-
every day on the
his-
phone. They ain't
yeah.
best friends.
I ain't
but
talked to her
his
on the phone
point-
in like years.
His point was it can ruin chemistry, right? So he was saying he still
No,
could.
he
His
said it
point was
could.
that
Me
he
and AJ
still
said it
come
could. He
chill.
said it couldn't.
Yes, and his point when he said it couldn't.
You said it couldn't.
No, I'm saying he said it could. He said it could
Yeah.
destroy it. He
No,
was
I
saying
didn't.
Nah, you
The whole
Deuce
reason-
said it couldn't. We said it. We
Yeah, I
said it
said
could.
It
Yeah.
cannot mess up a connection with the right person.
Damn, I broke the pen.
I mean that chemistry you
So
talking
what
about.
I'm saying is,
I just think that's
shorty your ex, but you can still go chill with her.
I ain't say that.
Why would you say if you could go chill with her? If
I didn't say that.
so, what you say?
I said if I see her, we might. I mean that connection and that chemistry will still be there, and I feel like she still might be the right person.
but
He's
I don't
not
think
saying- yeah,
I
he's
coulda
not-
swore he said he was about. He was
Nah,
talking
he
about
said if you
something.
see her. He's not
I
saying
heard.
like we link up. He's saying like if we run into
He ain't say
each other
we
at
in the
Dave and
mall.
Buster's or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, we,
Okay.
we both just happen to be at the same spot at the same time.
But I don't think that's
Okay.
I don't think that's the same connection. I think that's just y'all.
Remember when I seen my ex when we was in
That damn
don't,
history
Don't
y'all
say
got.
her name either.
Which one?
Don't say her name when we was in that that club.
Y'all already mentioned
Oh,
this,
shit.
man.
And
This
remember,
nigga.
hold up, remember she was with somebody
Exactly.
and she grabbed my hand,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't her boyfriend.
And you still a friend.
But you see that connection, that chemistry.
Oh, I see.
but
And this is why.
Oh, I
say.
You validate this
But-
nigga.
Nigga, I know myself. That's why I don't have friends.
but I don't talk to her on the
Nah,
phone every day.
I
And
get
I'm
what
not
you're
her.
saying, Jay.
I'm not her.
Nah, everybody different. That's
Nigga.
why I said, man, we just
That little connection
we
shit.
providing perspectives that not everybody may consider.
I just
Like this.
leave the
Yeah, I
playing
was
field
there. I
open.
seen it.
You gonna be who you gonna be. If you
Yeah.
mess it up, that's on you. I'm not holding no hands. I'm not telling you not to do nothing. You know my standards.
You know what I
And
expect.
if you cross that
My
line,
expectation.
you cross that line. Like that's what it is. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah, no
I
question.
just make the line right here. It's on you.
I'm
You
gonna
wanna
give
be-
Jigs a thesis for next week.
He said, I'm gonna give him a thing.
Yeah.
Please.
Women should not be allowed to talk without a man's permission.
Oh,
That's cool. See,